Hello friends, welcome to CEC Gurukul live lectures. Dear friends, this is a session on career counseling called Pratibha Samvardhan, and today we are not talking about any career option but how to study in an effective manner, how to ace with ease. And for this discussion we have with us in our studios Miss Nandini Datta. Miss Nandini Datta is a counseling psychologist. She is working with the Jitin Chawla's Center for Career and Development. She is an MA in psychology and the person who has been giving her best so that she could make change in your life. And through this platform of ours too, she is giving you inputs so that you can think beyond what you are thinking and you can have a blessed future. So friends, let's welcome our guest Miss Nandini Datta once again, and let's try to understand how in an effective manner one can study as well as one can build himself, one can think of building a beautiful personality. So Miss Nandini, welcome once again.
Thank you so much. So here I am today again to talk about how it is very important to maintain a balance between our mental health and our academic excellence. Of course, when we talk about academics, every student aspires to be 100 percentile or become, wants to become a topper in every field or wants to achieve the maximum that he or she can do and would be possible for her to do. So, but it is also important to, maintain that sort of mental well-being, that sort of mental sanity to achieve that excellence. Because if we're not okay mentally, or if we're extremely stressed, if we're overburdened with things, if we're not organized at all, achieving academic excellence would become a very difficult thing. The basic thing that we need to understand is how we can learn effectively, how we can retain information, mainly for students or mainly for people who are aiming for certain kind of examinations or who are already preparing for their exams. So I think three main things of how we retain information is the first step when we encode some sort of information, when we're just blandly looking at that information and we're just taking in whatever is visible to us with our naked eyes. Second thing is storing that information. Storage of information kind of requires our effort of repeating that information, understanding the concepts in depth, and understanding what that information, is reciprocating to us. And the third thing is retrieval. हमारा अगर storage strong होगा तो retrieval would be extremely easy. So the third step is retrieval, which means that how easy is it for us to bring back that information whenever we require it. Is mental health, does mental health play an important role in academic performance? Yes, very importantly, mental health is a crucial factor in academic success. Things like anxiety, depression, and stress can significantly impact concentration, motivation, and a student's overall performance. So, when our minds are healthy, we should know that we are better equipped to handle challenges and maintain a positive outlook, leading to greater academic success. There are certain ways that we can bring that role of mental health and bring that level of balance in our entire routine. The first thing is we should create a healthy study routine. How can we do so? So we should know that while we're creating a healthy study routine, we should prioritize our well-being as well. So creating a consistent study schedule is essential for both academic progress and mental well-being. A structured routine kind of helps us to create a sense of order. It reduces procrastination and allows for greater regular breaks to avoid any kind of burnout. Also, when I say breaks and when I say burnout, there is one thing that is majorly important for every individual to understand is that it's very important to take breaks and frequent breaks while we're doing any kind of work. If we're even working in a corporate or if we're studying for longer hours, we should know that breaks and taking breaks is very important. Because when we're working or when we're studying, our mind is constantly working and the mind also needs some sort of rest. So breaks are not just for relaxation, they're essential for optimal learning. Our brains need time to process any and every kind of information and also consolidate memories. So short breaks during study sessions can improve focus, it can reduce stress, and also enhance overall learning efficiency. One major thing that comes, when these days when students are who are giving exams, they talk about is exam anxiety, something that is a fearful domain for students to address, something that people don't want to address that much. Also, exam anxiety is when we need to understand, just happens just before our exam, when we're panicking, when we think that we don't know anything even when we've revised it 100 times. So how can we deal with that sort of exam anxiety? We should firstly understand what exam stress is and what area are we stressing about and what is the impact on our performance. Exam stress is a common experience, but it can significantly impact performance. Recognizing the signs of exam anxiety, like a racing heart, some sort of palpitations, sweating, or any kind of difficulty concentrating, is the first step in managing it. So, we need to understand, are we feeling extremely sensitive to a particular information? Are we facing any kind of difficulty focusing, or bringing back retrieval of that information is becoming difficult? What is the thing that is fearing us? The second step is to understand and to utilize techniques to manage test anxiety, like breathing, visualization, and relaxation. So, stress management techniques like deep breathing, visualization, and progressive muscle relaxation can significantly reduce exam anxiety. Practicing these methods regularly can help you stay calm and focused during exams. Something that I personally also would advise students who are prepping for exams is having or building mental resilience. By resilience, we mean a bouncing back from a difficult situation. So mental resilience is something कि अगर हम मेंटली बहुत ज़्यादा प्रीऑक्यूपाइड हैं, हम उससे बाहर कैसे निकल सकते हैं या हम अपने आप को और ज़्यादा ऑर्गेनाइज कैसे कर सकते हैं. Firstly, having a positive mindset. It's extremely crucial for building your mental resilience. Focusing on strength, setting achievable goals, and reframing challenges as opportunities for growth can foster a sense of optimism and perseverance. Second thing is stress management. Again, as the techniques that I mentioned just right before this, like meditation, progressive muscle relaxation, spending time with nature, can enhance mental resilience. Third thing is having an extremely healthy support network around you. Surrounding yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, or mentors can, of course, help your mental resilience increase. Having a strong support system provides a sense of belonging, encouragement, and a safe space to share concerns. So make sure that you're surrounded with people who are concerned about you, who take care of you, and people who would be concerned about you. How many of you would think that sleep and nutrition would definitely play a important role in mental health and learning? I think sleep.
Yes, sleep is very important. If you would ask me, I can't survive without sleeping. If I really want to extract maximum of my energies, it means apart from the nutrition, I should have a proper sleep. I should
Right.
have slept for hours, the hours which I generally dedicate to.
Right. So, sleep is something which is essential for memory consolidation and cognitive function. During our sleep, our brains kind of process information which is learned during the entire day. It strengthens our neural connections and it also enhances memory. So, getting adequate sleep, by adequate, I mean an average or a minimum of 6 hours of sleep is very crucial. It improves focus, reduces stress, and boosts academic performance. Second thing is nutrition, healthy diet. Eating junk would lead to you being very lethargic, very lazy, and you wanting to sleep the entire day. You'll also put on weight and something that is not healthy for you at all. So, having a healthy diet, having a balanced diet plays a vital role in supporting mental health and learning. Consuming brain boosting foods which are rich in omega 3, antioxidants, vitamins, having lots and lots of fruits, having water, enhance focus, reduce stress, and improve memory. Um, There are certain mindfulness techniques which students should also use. So mindfulness is basically, when you pay attention to the present moment without any kind of judgment. It can be a powerful tool for students, helping them to stay focused, manage stress, and improve their overall well-being. There are a lot many ways of incorporating mindfulness in your study routine. Simple techniques like deep breathing, which I mentioned, meditation, taking just short mindful walks can help cultivate a sense of presence and reduce stress. By practicing mindfulness, one can develop a greater awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations, enabling you to better manage distraction, enhance focus, and maintain a calmer state of mind. Stress management for exam success. I think this is something that every student or every person who's dealing with exam prep should know, that you need to understand and recognize and identify where or which area am I facing burnout in. Burnout is basically a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion which is caused by prolonged or excessive stress. So, understanding and recognizing the signs and symptoms of burnout are very important, which is the first step in preventing it also. To prevent burnout, it is essential to prioritize self-care, self-realistic goals, and take regular breaks. Engaging in activities that you enjoy, you spend time with your loved ones, getting enough sleep can help you maintain a balance and prevent burnout. Third thing is maintaining an extremely healthy well-being. Daily habits that promote mental clarity and emotional well-being, such as exercise, mindfulness, healthy diet, can help manage stress levels and support overall mental health as well. Um, how do you think like a positive mindset is healthy, or does it contribute to one's living life
Of course,
structure as well?
positivity is the foremost, the most ingredient, because that positivity sometimes helps you out in solving the difficult or the most difficult things in life. Sometimes you feel, no, I'm not able to study this paper, it is difficult for me. Or sometimes we feel, no, I have very less time, I can't complete this paper on time. But because of the positivity, you tend to complete it, finish it, and with excellence you complete it. So positivity is, of course, is the most important thing.
Right. I think having a positive mindset or positive thinking is something that conquers every obstacle, or that helps you conquer every obstacle. The very first step is to have a growth mindset. So, growth mindset is a belief that intelligence and abilities can be developed through effort and learning. Cultivating a growth mindset can boost confidence, resilience, enabling you to embrace challenges and view setbacks as opportunities for growth. Second thing is reframing negativity. Any kind of negative thoughts that you get, any kind of negative probably challenges also that you feel can be daunting for you, you need to reframe that negative thoughts and make those challenges as opportunities of gaining success. So negative thoughts can be detrimental to mental health and academic performance. Learning to reframe negative thoughts into more positive and constructive ones can enhance motivation, reduce anxiety, and definitely foster a more positive and optimistic outlook. Various effective time management and mental health, time management with mental health in mind. So, do you think managing time not only for students but for working professionals is also important?
Yes, it is very important, because we have one life, and that one life should be dealt with or lived fully. And when you want to live life at fullest, you love to and you believe in living the different roles altogether. If you are somebody's son or daughter, of course you need to give them time,
Right.
because you are an individual who wants to have a blissful career. Or if you are already into a certain professional, you want to give your 100%. So every role should be played at excellent, at par. And for that, if you have managed your time, you will give your fullest to the relationships also, as well as to your professional career also. Or if you are planning to have a career ahead, definitely your time management will help you out.
Definitely. So, how can one manage their time effectively? Firstly, and very importantly, you need to set realistic goals. You cannot say कि मैं 10 chapter आज ही के दिन में खत्म कर दूंगा. so you're not getting anything out of it. So you need to be really realistic with your goals. Setting realistic study goals is crucial for effective time management, avoiding any kind of overcommitment, and striving for achievable targets to prevent overwhelming and maintaining a sense of progress. Time blocks. Time blocking is a powerful technique for managing time and reducing stress. Allocating specific time slots for different tasks. कि मैं 10 to 12 पढ़ूंगा, 12 to 1 will be my lunch time, 1 to 3 I will again study, 3 to 4 probably you will take a nap, then you will spend some time exercising. So you need to be very specific with what you're doing when. Allocating specific time slots for different tasks such as studying, exercise, or relaxation to create a balanced schedule that prioritizes both academic goals and mental well-being. Um, Exam season can definitely be a stressful time for students, both academically and emotionally. So this basically what I was trying to help you understand through this entire session was basically that how you can manage your time effectively, how you can be more effective while you're studying, how you can be more productive while you're doing any sorts of things. So I think this was something from my end that I wanted to contribute for students who are prepping for your exams now.
And it's not all about gaining good marks. It's all about how hard you have worked, how effectively you have faced the obstacles, and how you have formed yourself while studying. Because exam, it cannot be a milestone, but yes, it will pave your way to reach the other milestone, the other point. But in the way between, in that particular duration, how hard you have worked and how hard you have formed your personality while dealing with all the obstacles and with the gist to achieve will definitely help you in the future too.
Right.
In future too, when you will be facing the examinations which are being taken by the life, it will be easier for you because you know that you can win, you know how to face the obstacles, and you know how easy it is forming yourself and believing in yourself. Yes, you can do it. So everything is possible. Now, during the examination times, basically, or those who are preparing for the examination, we have find out the multiple ways through which one can take care of the mental health. One can listen to good music, one can have meditation, one can go for a long walk. How important is to talk to that wonderful person in your life who never judges you and who will listen to you. So you should always talk to the people around you who always listen to you. So do you feel that it is important to say whatever you are feeling to that wonderful person in your life?
Yes, it is. And this is when I mentioned having a supportive network around you. So surrounding yourself with people who care for you, people who will be just there when you need them, people who will be there only only when you call them even once, or you message them that you're stressing out on something and you want their help, or you just want them to be there and you just want to talk to them. So I think it is very important to have a good, healthy, supportive network around yourself, because that is the influence that will also have you will have on your life. So if you have a negative company, you will have a negative influence. If you have a positive set of friends, positive set of people around yourself, your mindset will be functioning in that positive way only. If you have people who are always cribbing about things, people who are always saying कि मुझसे नहीं होगा, ये कैसे होगा, ये तो हम कर ही नहीं पाएंगे, so your mindset will also be framed in that sort of way. So it's important to surround yourself with people who are good in every domain, who know how to manage any kind of overwhelming situation, who will also be there to help you out with any kind of overwhelming situation.
But sometimes too much talking also hampers you, specifically with those people who have people around and you know that these are the negative people in my life and these are the positive. Like you can't leave your positive people in life, you can't skip the negative people too.
Yes.
But there you need to talk less, because the more you talk and the more it will ruin you.
Yes.
Sometimes we tend to compare. We, as a student, I remember my days when we had friends giving same examination. How much have you learned? This much I have learned. I have devoted so much of time. I have completed so many chapters. It is difficult. That is difficult. It is easy. Sometimes we are involved and indulge ourselves in the particular situation, मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा, उसने इतना कर लिया. The comparison should be avoided. You are you and the other person is the other.
Yes.
And to what level and to what extent and how dedicatedly he or she has studied, the person knows. And how dedicatedly you are studying, you know yourself. So comparison should be avoided.
I think this is where parents can also get involved, and I would also want to involve parents, because very crucial role when parents don't want to, but they unintentionally kind of compare their own child with somebody else's child. So kind of that kind of becomes a pressure on their child ki मम्मा या पापा वो ऐसे बोल रहे हैं कि उसने ऐसा कर लिया और मैं नहीं कर पा रही. So that will be an added pressure on your child. I think your parents who are probably watching this should understand that comparing your children is very, if you're comparing them with in a healthy way, हंसी मजाक में, या if you're just and you want to make them understand something, but अगर आप taunting way में बोल रहे हो या अगर आप point out करने के way में बोल रहे हो, then that can be a little insignificant, or that can be unnecessary for your child, because that child will kind of take it to heart and will not be able to come over it, move on from it. So I think that is something that you should take care of when you're having a conversation with your child कि आज कितना हुआ, इसने इतना किया, आपने कितना किया. So you should be a little mindful of what words you are using to get out information from your child, instead of just comparing your child with other children.
And the most important thing is belief. Yes. Belief, and this belief will help you out, whether it's believing in your own self, or it is having a belief in your child that, that my child will do good, and the child too has belief that I will do good. Yes. Doesn't matter what the other person, my friends or the other people around are doing, because if I believe I can do and I have this gist to face the challenges, the gist to achieve, then I definitely can see the positivity in negativity too. Sometimes while talking to the friends, they inform you, this is important. Then you learn, yes, this is the important point. I haven't dedicated my time to this particular topic. Let's study it. This is the positivity. Yes. Rather than panicking yourself, oh, I didn't. That is the negative point, and you will start losing yourself.
Yes.
Instead of that, find the positivity. Oh, thank God she has informed me that this chapter or this topic is to be taken care. I need to dedicate time to. Yes. And yes, there you win.
Yes, I think along with belief, having that passion or that motivation to work towards it will also accompany your belief. I think belief with hard work, motivation, and a sense of wanting to achieve that particular thing, only then you will be able to achieve it. Or just having that belief would sometimes become कि हो जाएगा, कर लेंगे, आता है, but that you with that you will not be able to reach that level. Instead, if you have hard work, if you have motivation to achieve a particular thing, you will be able to do even better, and you will be able to reach even higher heights.
Definitely. And we have different sets of students who have different kind of mindset. The learning patterns are different. Their way of adopting the things is different. Their goals are different. But one thing is for sure, one who works for throughout the year definitely will pass the examination too, as well as will have in-depth knowledge.
Yes.
Because examination is not all about passing and having good grades.
Yes.
Your knowledge will definitely help you in the other half of your life too, and it will pave more ways for you. It will give you more roads to walk on. So it is our humble request that instead of concentrating 11th आर पढ़ेंगे, आखिरी वक्त में इतने questions करेंगे तो pass हो जाएंगे. That's a different scenario. But if you really want to excel in life, believe us, study throughout, and कहते हैं कि आपकी जो knowledge होती है वो कभी ज़ाया नहीं जाती.
Yes, yes.
Whether the knowledge is used in that particular examination or not, it will help you out in the other part of your life too.
Definitely.
So, Ms. Nandini, thank you so much for giving us this session, and through you once again, we have revived ourselves. It's not about giving examination, as I said, but we are after facing so many examinations, we are throughout our life facing the examination of different kinds, and it has motivated us once again that one needs to flow like water, keep working hard, and be positive. Definitely one will achieve his or her goals. So friends, believe that this session would have appeared very, very interesting to you, very, very motivating to you. And if you want to learn more, if you have skipped out any of the points, then you can watch us through our YouTube channel, as we are going to upload these lectures on YouTube for you. So keep watching us, keep writing to us. Your feedbacks, your suggestions, your queries are very, very important for us. We'll try to give answers to all your questions. Do write to us at cecgurukul.live@gmail.com. We are going to meet again next Thursday, and we are going to talk on another important topic related to your career. Till then, take care.